Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, and we're here for our daily prayer and reading. Of course, we meet every day at Thamur. We say a prayer, we read a psalm, and then we do a 3-card reading just to see what messages we can get from the Most High and the angels. So, without further ado, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I Am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to labor in the vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. When we enter herein with all humility, let God the Almighty One enter into this place by the entrance of an eternal happiness, of a divine prosperity, of a perfect joy, of an abundant charity, and of an eternal salutation. Let all the demons fly from this place, especially those who are opposed unto this work, and let the angels of peace assist and protect this place, from which let discord and strife fly and depart. Magnify and extend upon us, O Lord, thy most holy name, and bless our conversation and our assembly. Sanctify, O Lord our God, our humble entry herein, thou the blessed and holy one of the eternal ages. Selah. To the Holy Mother, thank you for always being with us. Thank you for guiding us, and thank you for walking with us down the path of life. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom, vivify me with divine life, and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushai and the perfect example he set of how to both climb the tree of life and conquer the tree of death. And to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the Council of 9, to the Council of 12, to the Council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the Council of the 144,000 angels, to the 216 angels atop the tree of life, and to the entire administration of angels, and to all the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask that you come and be with us for just a few moments so that we are able to get a message that will allow us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. All right, let's read Psalm 51. Have mercy upon me, O God, according to thy loving kindness, according unto the multitude of thy tender mercies. Blot out my transgressions. Wash me thoroughly from mine iniquity, and cleanse me from my sin, for I acknowledge my transgressions, and my sin is ever before me. Against thee only have I sinned, and done this evil in thy sight, that thou mightest be justified when thou speakest, and be clear when thou judgest. Behold, I was shapen in iniquity, and in sin did my mother conceive me. Behold, thou desirest truth in the inward parts, and in the hidden part thou shalt make me to know wisdom. Purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be whiter than snow. Make me to hear joy and gladness, that the bones which thou hast broken may rejoice. Hide thy face from my sins, and blot out all mine iniquities. Create in me a clean heart, O God, and renew a right spirit within me. Cast me not away from thy presence, and take not thy Holy Spirit from me. Restore unto me the joy of thy salvation, and uphold me with thy free spirit. Then will I teach transgressors thy ways, and sinners shall be converted unto thee. Deliver me from blood guiltiness, O God, thou God of my salvation, and my tongue shall sing aloud of thy righteousness. O Lord, open thou my lips, and my mouth shall show forth thy praise, for thou desirest not sacrifice, else would I give it. Thou delightest not in burnt offering. The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit, a broken and contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise. Do good in thy good pleasure unto Zion. Build thou the walls of Jerusalem. Then shalt thou be pleased with the sacrifices of righteousness, with burnt offering and whole burnt offering. Then shalt thou offer bullocks upon thine altar. Selah. All right, so we have our daytime deck here. I'm just going to grab a sip of coffee. Ugh. All right, so this is our Tarot of Light deck. Pardon me. Again, this is a really easy deck to use. It correlates directly with the Rider Waite. And it is, what is the term I was going to use? It's just very, very easy to use. And if you go to the website fruitsandspirit.com, you can get a and leave us your email address. You can get a coupon for 10% off your physical orders and $5 off our upcoming course. So, without further ado, all praise, glory, and honor goes to the Most High, the King of Kings, the Lord of Lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for just a few minutes, and we are just hoping to get some messages that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. We say thank you to the Holy Mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother, Yahweh. And to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, and that allows us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. We are trying our best to be better clients, of course, and as we as you give us the message, we will let the Most High know that you have fulfilled the covenant. So you are able to get credit for just a portion of the hard work that you do in service to us and, of course, to the kingdom. All right, let's stop right there. That card is like, me, please. Ah, Yahweh Shai, the king of trees, which is the architect. King of trees. Almost always shows up for us as Yahweh Shai. He was in our reading last night, too. And our next card is number 6, the lovers, which is ecstasy. Oh, and our last card is, 18, the moon, illusion. We have not gotten this card. Not in a long time, at least. Not in the daytime. We've gotten it at night. Alright, so let's see. The first card is the King of Trees. Grounds us in some reality. All praises to the Most High. Y'all know I love when we're grounded in reality, which is not very often. Less often than I would like, to be honest. Alright, so King of Trees architect. You are the producer, director, and actor of the stories you tell yourself. Create from your inner world instead of reacting to the outer world. The King of Trees is a charismatic entrepreneur who enjoys life. He may not be what you expect. He does not flaunt his wealth, for he is rich in ways you cannot see. Down to earth, sensual, and willing to share his knowledge, he will encourage you to build strong foundations from within. Dive inwards and know yourself. This person will most probably turn up in your physical world, although he may appear in a meditation, a dream, a book, a movie, or as your inner voice. However he manifests, be prepared for healing and empowerment. And this correlates with the King of Pentacles, which is wealth, intelligence, experience, leader, and loyalty. Again, you are the producer, director, and actor of the stories you tell yourself. Create from your inner world. I'm not going to go all the way back through this stuff again, but again, the Philosopher's Stone that you're making, the gold you're trying to make is within you. So you have to do a lot of work on yourself, but it's not just in books. It's physically going out and doing stuff. It's physically being a creator. Some of us have children. That's a creative process. Some of us, make stuff, jewelry or paint or whatever. The whole idea is you want to find, even if you just crochet. I mean, just about everybody can crochet. Or write stories. That's a creation. That's a physical creation, because putting the pen to paper is a physical process. So even if you just write down things, even if you just take notes, if you have a garden that you take care of, whatever the case may be, that makes you a physical creator. And that's what you have to do. The stories that you tell yourself are going to be based around what you create. So if you create nothing, or if you create nothing but strife and headache and stress and turmoil, wherever you go, that's what you're going to experience, because that's what you're creating. But if you create life, if you give life to words on a piece of paper or words on a screen, if you give life to plants that you water and take care of, if you give life to the food that you make, if you give life to, jewelry, art, whatever the case may be, you give life, you're doing a physical thing. So, absence of your works, your faith is dead. Remember, faith without works is dead. That's an equation. Faith with faith plus 100% faith times zero work is zero. Nothing. You have nothing. Multiplication makes way more sense in this time. Faith multiplied by works equals life. Faith multiplied by works equals the amount of life source that you have. So if you have faith, 100 faith, and you have zero works, you have zero. Okay? Y'all know how multiply. Faith times works equals what you have. If it's 100 faith, or if it's one faith and 10 works, guess what? You've got 10 life. That's why it's easier to convert a 2/3 to this particular type of lifestyle, this belief system, as opposed to a church person, because most 2/3 have at least one faith. They have at least one, but they are willing to do work. So if you tell them, hey, even my daughter, I told her, I said I was going to start studying human design. So I had pulled up her human design chart, and crazy thing is, she's the only projector in our house. I'm a generator, and my middle daughter's a generator, and the old man is a manifester, and my son is a manifester. She's a projector. I said, this is why you're so different from everyone else, because we got two manifestors, two generators, and you got you, who's a projector. Totally different. So she had already looked it up. I said I was going to send it to her. She had already looked it up. She said she didn't quite understand it, but I was like, yeah, you'll get to understand what it means, but you're probably the only teenager that's ever looked at your human design chart. It's going to be light years ahead of everyone else. You know what I mean? So that's how the 2/3 are. If you tell them, like Brother Levi said one time, he asked the person, well, who are you? And the guy was like, well, I'm this and I'm that. He said, no. Who are you? Like, you Nogahite, Shemashite, Kokavite, what's your sign, moon sign, that's who you are. That's where you are in the sky. That's where you are in the celestial kingdom. Your name and all that stuff, that's not who you are. That's not where you are. Your human design, that's who you are. That's where you are in the celestial kingdom. You know what I mean? So it's easier to tell 2/3, with who have one faith, like just one faith, but they go out and do 10 actions. Hey, they've got life. But if you tell a traditional Christian, they've got 100 faith. They 100% believe Yahweh Shai is coming back, or white Jesus is coming back with the chariots to pick them up, right? But they won't go out and do the work of finding out what their sign is. No, that's evil. Okay, well, what about human design? Is human design evil? Will you go out and look at that? No. Well, what about, like, just what day are you born? Can you just go and find what day you're born on? No. We're not going to find that either. This is how these people are. They just... They just refuse to do the work, that's the minimum amount of work that's required to know who they are, because their soul is tied up in the group soul. And when your soul is tied up in a group soul, you don't get very far, because you only get as far as the group can go. And that's what the priesthood of Mahan has done to us. That's why we have such bad PTSD. We're not going anywhere by ourselves. We're tied up with the group soul, who is really not going anywhere. That's the Gentiles. They have a group soul. We're supposed to be we have our individual star that's for us in the galaxy. That's our star that was there or made when we were born. So why would I want to trade my star, my literal star in the celestial kingdom, for a group soul here stuck on this planet? This is why I said, no matter what, this got to be my last time on this planet. Like, I can live to be 1,000 years. That's fine. But I'm not. Once I leave, I am not coming back, and I'm not doing this again. And I've been saying that for at least 10 years, and people have thought I was like really crazy. I said I have no idea how I'm going to do it, but I am not coming back here. Whatever it is, I am not coming back. I am done. I have done enough on this planet in one lifetime, not to mention whatever I did in all my other lifetimes. I am done. I am tired. I really am tired. And my soul is weary from just this stuff. And if I have to stay here, like I said, if I have to live to be 1,000 years, that's fine. I'll stay as long as the Most High wants me to stay. But once I'm gone, son, it's time to go. I got to be out here doing something else. I cannot be stuck on this planet with this group soul mentality. I just can't, I just can't. All right, so our next card is the 6th card, which I've gone on way too long about that, but I've said that a bajillion times. It's ecstasy. A union with another gives you freedom to be who you truly are. Embrace all aspects of yourself and liberate your spirit of love. The lovers affirms that you are ready to feel love in all its splendid forms. The reflection of another will inspire you to welcome, acknowledge, and love the sum total of yourself. This card may also indicate the deepening of an existing relationship that makes it feel renewed. If you do not have a partner, this card sees you embracing and accepting more of yourself. It is time love yourself so fully so you can love and be loved more completely. And this correlates with the lovers, which is attraction, love, yearning, and trials overcome. Again, the union, as I talked about yesterday with the Chesterhedron, the union of the physical earth, the physical mother, who is the receiver, and the star, the star that folds in on itself to have 3 points, is represented as the father. That union makes us complete, that makes us whole. And when we are able to feel that within ourselves, when we are able to activate our heart chakra, and just really bring that into alignment, then we are able to access things that we could not previously access. And so it behooves you to work on opening up your chakras. But the whole thing, even the discussion of the chakras is on our side is incomplete, because we don't go down to the earth chakra and we don't go up to the soul chakra. And there's 22 chakras. I mean, some people they know about 12, but I know that there's at least 22. So it's a lot more information even about that, but just make sure your 7 are open, and there is a process for that. With the pendulum, I'm not sure if that's going to be ready for the class, because I've just been experimenting and testing on myself. So I'm going to do some more. That might be something I can share online, because I don't think I did that with the pendulum exactly. So I'm gonna get some clarification on that when I talk to the Lords of Karma about the chakras. So I just have to remember to ask that question. But yeah, so at least get your 7 chakras open, the ones you know about. And on my website, I have a chakra incense pack that has one of all the different incenses of all the different chakras, and I have the resin. So it really behooves you to work on, using the scents and the colors and the smells and whatever you can to open up your chakras, because if your chakras are not open, the love can't flow through, because it's not just open up your chakras for yourself. Your heart, again, if you look at the actual picture of where the chakras lie in your body, your heart chakra is like from all the way up here, because your throat chakra is kind of small. Your heart chakra is like from all the way up here, all the way to like just above your belly button. It takes up all this space. That's how big of an energy signature your heart chakra is. So if your heart chakra is not open, then that's why Levi always says uncover your heart, because if your heart chakra is blocked, you can forget it. You can't even think about opening up the rest of your chakras. And then on top of that, again, as I described it, your heart sits in your body at this particular angle. So when the energy comes in from the top of the 22nd chakra all the way down into your heart, it does its transformation and then goes all the way down into the earth, to the earth chakra. Then if any chakra point is blocked along the way, then especially in your physical body, the energy can't flow all the way through, and that will cause you to have dis-ease because the energy that comes in clears out your cells. It literally heals your cells as it comes through you. That's what your blood does. Your white blood cells. I heard a discussion about this yesterday, which was very interesting and reminded me of this particular fact. So if your energy, if your chakras are not open, the energy can't even flow through you because it's got to, your heart chakra is so big because it has, the energy does the transference in your heart chakra. The process is like a clearing process. It's I always do it like this because it reminds me of like when you put a quarter in a slot and then you have the arm come over to get something and then it goes down and then it goes this way and then it drops it out. That's what it reminds me of. Like what are those vending machines? That's what it is. You got the divine energy coming in, drops the coin into the vending machine. That's your heart. Your heart goes boop 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 boop, drops it back out to the soul of the planet. So that's why grounding is important. That's why all of these things are important, and we need to understand in our mind how that process works because it will help you, as it will help you be more intentional in your behavior. So again, you know, the love energy is that union of the physical and the folding in star that's falling to our planet. As that folds in, creates our heart, then we have the energy that can flow in, boop boop boop, transfer and be on its way out. But outside of that, you know, the energy could get stuck at our head chakra because, and so then it trickles. So while we have all this energy whooshing down into us, it gets stuck right here in our in our brain chakra, and our pineal gland. It gets stuck. That's why they want to calcify our pineal glands. It gets stuck at our pineal gland and then it can't go down. And then guess what happens? The evil energy comes in and swoops all the energy that can't make it into our bodies, and they take it and they use it to power themselves. So if you don't use the energy that the celestial kingdom is sending you, you do lose it. And that's why you have people dying early because their pineal gland is so calcified, the energy can't get through, and so then they're forced to draw energy up. But that's not what we're supposed to do. When we ground, we're actually not drawing the energy of the mother in. We're putting our energy into the mother. Right? We're putting the celestial energy. We are the conduits. We are like a piece of hair putting the energy down into the mother. And so when we don't when we don't ground, when we're not connected to her, we can't actually bring her the energy that she needs from the celestial kingdom. They're sending the energy down, but we are the vessel by which that energy is transferred. We are the star that's folding in on itself because we are the God. You know, we have the mind of God, and so we have all the elements open to us for our use. We have to just click right in. You know what I mean? Especially if you're an earth sign, you're on the bottom. You're holding everything together. You are literally like, you're literally holding the earth, the wind, and the fire together. Everything opens on you. And so if you aren't, if earth signs aren't grounded, then that creates a whole, you know, a different level of problems. So that's why it's extremely important for earth signs to ground, you know, because we are the conduit. The energy comes in. If our chakras aren't open, then the energy can't get to the mother. Then more intense energies have to come in order to get to her. That's why we have more intense weathers. That's why we had this once in a never happen ever cycle, celestial sign, so that more of the organic natural beings would wake up and say, hey, we gotta like do something with their mother. That's why people are being forced out of their homes. That's because they need us. You know, the mother needs a certain number of us to ground, and the more of us that ground, plus we're putting in this energy that's saying, get these inorganic beings off our planet, these Gentiles. Man, she's like, oh, all right, I see what time it is. Boom, 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 time to go. But it's only because it doesn't take everybody to wake up, but the more of us that are awake, which a lot of people on this planet are awake in every country, you know, so it's enough of us awake that we're making an influence, and we can see because these inorganic beings are getting wiped off the planet, you know, and the 2/3, they're getting what they get, you know, and we, you know, And there's not really a whole lot I'll say about that, because then I go into some things that could get me banned off YouTube. Anyway, the last card is the moon, which is illusion. The moon cushions you in a secret place created by reflected light. Redirect her tender glow and take it deep within your soul. The light in your truth. The moon whispers to you of illusion. Something is not as it appears to be. The whole picture cannot be seen in the soft, diffused light of the sun. Connect to your intuitive knowledge and feel your way through a situation, as your eyes may be deceiving you. Focus on what is important in your life right now and make sure you are not idolizing a person or situation. Check you are not letting your imagination run away with you or turning a situation into something it's not. Are you communicating truthfully? Meditate and connect to your psychic abilities. And the moon is this is the moon in Rider Waite 2, and it says illusion, trickery, hidden enemies, and caution. Again, the hidden enemies part is like, you know, if you've been doing your, setting up your little table and, working with the different elements and stuff like that in that regard, it may occur to some people, like it's starting to occur to me, that the people who are wishing me ill, because I'm sending it back to them, right? Like, fight fire with a flamethrower. I say, whoever it is that wishes for me to suffer and to, be experiencing all this, send it back to them. And it seems like to me that the people who are sending me these things are people that I know. And so I feel bad that they're getting this energy sent back to them. However, you got to stop wishing ill on me. You have to stop it. And until you realize, maybe the Most High will show you some kindness and tell you that you are the one that's causing your own demise. But 9 times out of 10, that's not what the case is going to be. You're going to be stopped exactly where you are. And so, as you send the energy, the people who are sending you bad energy back to them, you may start to notice that it is people in your own family who have done this to you. And, that doesn't mean to stop. I'm not ever going to stop sending the bad energy back to where it came from. Never. Ever. And so, that being the case, just keep that in mind. So you may see, like, somebody may show up and start trying to be nice to you and all of that and weird stuff, and, return to sender. You don't have to have nothing to do with that. Don't allow yourself to be drug into somebody else's emotional stuff that they got going on as a result of wishing you ill. They're not just in the situation they're in for no reason. It's because they have wished you ill, or they're worshiping another god before the Most High. And therefore, there's nothing you can do with them or for them in either case. If they're wishing you ill, there's nothing you can do for them. And if they're worshiping another god before the Most High, there's also nothing you can do for them. So the best thing you can do is zip your lips, mind your business, and stay on whatever path you're on and keep moving, and let that illusion of the person is actually in suffering from something they didn't do, let that wash right over you, because that's not the case. They're only suffering from what they wished on someone else, and from serving another god other than the Most High. And another thing I'll mention about that is, you can tell someone serving the Most High by their actions, not by what they call him. Because there's a lot of camp, what do you call them? Hebrew Catholics that are still serving or still worshiping white Jesus, and they just call him Yahweh Shai, but they're still serving white Jesus. So you have to test the spirit by the spirit. If the people you're following are constantly going into new territory, constantly inventing, constantly making, those are people who are serving the Most High, because the Most High is a creative God. He created the whole earth. He created every little thing. You have any idea what that even means? To be a creator of the smallest thing that you can't even see? No. So the people who are serving the Most High are creating things. They're doing things. They're taking swift action. They're bringing new information to the table. They're pouring out of the creativity that's in their heart. The people who are not serving the Most High, they are reading out the same books. They're telling you the same things. They're saying, no, we need to go back and make sure we understand the basics. And they're telling you, whatever you do, don't do anything. Just sit back, wait for whatever, the next book or Yahweh Shai or whatever the case may be. Sit back, relax. Most High is coming to get us. That's not how it works. It's never worked like that. Never, never, never. Even in the Bible, it doesn't say that. Again, I'll go back to Rahab. I posted a video about Rahab the other day. She didn't sit back. Matter of fact, the story of Rahab is crazy because, oh, this is going on too long. I'll just say this real quick. The story of Rahab is crazy because she did an action before she was even going to be. She did it. She took a step of faith and hid these people before she even knew if they were going to accept her covenant. And that's me personally. That's what I also did with the Most High. I took a step out of faith and I started doing these videos before I had even established my covenant, because me, being a businesswoman, wanted to establish with the Most High that I was serious. So I took a huge step on faith and started doing these videos. That for me was establishing that I was serious. I was coming with something. The Most High doesn't, I knew the Most High didn't want my money. Not that I had any, but the Most High didn't want my money. So and being that I knew that, I had to come with something else. Well, what could I come with? He wants a broken and contrite heart. Okay, what's the most broken and contrite thing in my life? And that was dealing with these cards, because like I said, my aunt literally told me I was devil worshiping when I started doing these cards a long time ago, and I had basically put them down. So this was the most broken and contrite thing I could come with, and it was. And I brought this to the Most High and I said, I'm going to do this. And like I said, I'll say this again, I'll do this every day for a year, and then we'll see what the Most High wants me to do next. But at the same time, I came with something. I did something first. And because I took the step of faith, the step of faith, the Most High has taken 100 steps. He's taken 1,000 steps for me so far. I mean, so I've had some of the most incredible things happen in my whole life in the last 2 months. Let's see, I started June, July, August. Yes, in the last 2 months. And once we hit the 90-day mark of these videos, I expect it to just shoom, which is going to be right after my birthday, the start of the new year. And I'll bring it up again. Remember, whatever seeds you plant in September, you will reap in June. So I implore you, I beg you, please plant some seeds, do some activities this month that are new, that are different, that are challenging, that are outside of your comfort zone. You will reap in June. If you plant nothing now, you'll just be getting whatever you can get. But if you do concerted effort now, when June comes, you're going to be set and ready to go. So let's do our blessing of the Sephiroth. I know I've been skipping the part where I let you see the cards, but my videos have been going on long, so we have to just keep moving. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gevora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet, blessed be transcendent beauty, forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach, blessed be unceasing victory, forever blessed be the mighty one. Hod, blessed be surpassing glory, forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod, blessed be infallible foundation, forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut, blessed be all life throughout the kingdom, forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels, and we would like to report back that they have fulfilled the covenant, and therefore we would like that to be noted to their records. We say thank you to the earthly mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushai, and to the angels, we are very grateful for all of your hard work. We have let the Most High know that you fulfilled the covenant, and we thank you for your tireless effort and service to us and to the kingdom. Let God be praised in the beginning and the end. Who supplicates him, he will neither despise nor refuse. God above us, God before us, God possessing all things. May the Father of heaven grant us a portion of mercy. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Lo'olam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yashazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Limkoma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be at peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading tomorrow. Oh, tonight at Sesor.